This story's of long ago, about a man that owned a little store, and he was proud to have his name written up over the door. It began some 2,000 years ago, as I recall, over in Jerusalem, just across the street from Pilate's Hall. Now I had everything I thought I'd ever need. Folks would come from miles regardless of their creed. But there's one thing I had I thought I'd never be able to sell. So I put in a corner on a shelf 3 old rusty spiked nails. One day a big Roman soldier walked through the door. As he came up to me, it seemed he jarred the floor. I said, "What can I do for you, sir?" with a voice that seemed frail. He just looked at me with a snaring grin and said, "I'd like to buy some big, big nails. 3 old rusty spikes is all I have." He said, "For me that will do. For the job I have, 3's enough. Now how much do I owe you?" Well, he put the money in my hand and I was glad to make the sale. Then I wanted to ask him, I said, "Sir, what can you do with just 3 nails?" He said, "You ever hear of a man called Jesus the Nazarene?" I said, "You mean the man that goes about doing good?" He said, "Yes, that's the man." Well, today we intend to show the world who's boss. With these 3 rusty spikes, we intend to nail Jesus to the cross. I just stood there numb. You'll never know how I felt. I said, "Please, please don't do that." And down on my knees I knelt. He just turned and walked away. I got up and I followed after him. I said, "Please, please, I'll buy him back." He just looked at me and grinned. Then in the distance I could see the howling mob. Through the tears that filled my eyes, "Away with him! Crucify him!" I could hear their angry cries. Then over the tops of all the noise and groans of agony, I can still hear that hammer from that big Roman soldier as they nailed Jesus. I'm talking about my Jesus. Yes, they nailed Jesus yonder to a tree.
With 3 rusty